And I said, so what types of experiences have you had? And she shared a few. And so then I said to her, I said, listen, have you ever had an experience with a werewolf? And she said, no, but I've read about them. So I said, well, I have. She says, you have? Like, what kind of experiences? By this time, we're sitting down at the lunch table, and she chooses to sit beside me. And I said, well, I was over, in another country. We were doing some ministry with some street people, trying to get them, safe from drug problems and that. And the last person in that meeting that stayed for prayer, as we were praying for them, there's 3 people in the room, we were all praying. As we prayed, this man started to manifest a werewolf spirit. His hair bristled back, almost like ears were formed out of his hair. Fangs came down out of his mouth. He got on all fours and started howling like a wolf. She said, you're kidding. I said, no, I'm not. She said, well, what did you do? I said, well, I cast the werewolf out of him. I said, those werewolf spirits aren't very good, They're nasty things. She says, yeah, I understand that from what I've read. And she says, well, how did you do that? And I said, well, I belong now to the God of God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. There's no greater power than the power of Jesus. So I just took the authority that's in the name of Jesus, because I'm allowed to use that authority, and I told that spirit to come out. She said, well, what happened? I said, it went, and the guy was rolling on the floor, and it came out. She said, that is so fascinating.